Oh, are we on already? I'm 3 minutes late. Oh, relax, relax, relax. Whew. I was a little busy, guys. Let me get up, just get my breath back. Or I don't think today it's my breath. Today it's my strength. I was drilling 2 holes. And you know when you're on that awkward position where you have to drill the holes and you can only reach, but you put all your power into it to get those 2 holes drilled. You push as hard as you can, but you can't get it done. And you say, I'll do it tomorrow. Well, I was there about half an hour ago and I've used everything I can. So yeah, I need to just put my arms here and relax a little bit. So how's it going with everyone? I'm alright, Smita. I've been better. I'm finding it hard to lift my arms up. I'm exhausted. I've tried to drill those 2 holes. That's great, Nadine. Veronica, Gary. Hi, Michael. Hope you feel rested. I was feeling rested. Then I wanted to drill 2 holes. But it's for the limit switches right up on the Victor Marley. And I have to rivet 2 little plates on there and screw the actual switches on the plates. And so I can set it. I'll show you guys from here. It's right on, it's not going to zoom in as far, but yeah, well, I wanted to build it, so there it is. I have to finish it. That's why I said it's going to take time before it's done, because yeah, it's working. I can walk away and it will make power, but there's still some things I have to do to get it perfectly automatic, or as automatic as possible. Hey, off from that bed, come on. You know, guys, I bought this bed and I just wanted plastic to put over it, so the dogs won't get onto it and nothing will get onto it. And they didn't have 1 piece of plastic, they had 2 pieces that I have to put together. Do you know how that messed me around? Oh man, I just have to go on a search and find 1 piece of plastic that I can put over it and be done with it. You know, and I used to import things. That was what I did. I used to import these rolls of synthetic lawn. The first rolls were 4 meters. It was heavy to carry, but we could cut everybody's stuff straight out, no joints. It worked. What about the tarp? A tarp? I've never heard of such an animal before in my life. But I'll take 2. Yeah, no, I'm a one-man gang. I don't know. I really wish I could have someone help me work. And I had one. I had 2. They die on me. And you know, after you've trained someone for 3 or 4 years, and now you know they are able to help you, they know the work, they do it perfectly, then they go and gamble, they win, and they get hit over the head and die. That's my problem that I'm having. I remember old Philemon. That means son of mine. He was working here for me. He fitted those last little tiles there, guys. It was his last job. That last little one with the gap there. Yeah, he fitted that one there. And he left. But he didn't want to listen to me. He was always busy with mischief. And then he went gambling here in the fields. A lot of guys sit in a circle and they gamble and they play dice and all kinds of things. And you know, this is for their week's pay. And you won. You shouldn't have won. If he lost, he would have lived. They would have just laughed at him, took his money, and let him go. But he won. But Michael Jackson has been 65 years old tomorrow. Yeah, can you believe that? How do you keep Tex working with me? Keep them laughing. Yeah. If I can keep him alive. Guys, and this is not a laughing matter. This is serious. Madonna and Michael Jackson, 65 years this month. Can you believe it? Yeah, the time is gone. Time does not stop easily. You have to understand time. Time is not something that just starts. Two things have to move further or closer together before time starts. Otherwise, time does not exist. And if you think about it, in the next world, there is no time. Because there is nothing physical that's decaying. And everyone lives at once. And over here they had to live in different times. So, you see how important time is? You see what time can do? Yeah, I'm a YouTuber. Guys, that's like the real job. Can you believe it? It's a real... Someone once told me, why don't you go get a real job? And I thought to myself, I'll think about this, because I didn't know how to respond. And I've had real jobs before. But real jobs... it steals your time. It steals your life. It puts you in places you don't want to be. And it keeps you there for the thing I was just talking about. Time. Sion. Can I be mod, Michael? Sion, I don't know. What are you going to do? What if you're Peter Coxable? And just coming in with a new name called Sion. My poor moderators, you will just demolish everything. Listen, Sion, take it from me. Before I appointed any moderators, I told them, are you ready for this? And they were very happy. Ask Michelle, ask Tracy. Tracy is, I don't mention her name so much anymore because I don't have my Tracy dog with me anymore. Sorry, Tracy, but I see every time you post something and now you come up for me. I know that you have got my back. I know it. But yeah, you know, when you become a moderator, instantly you are put in a position, Dainty, you are close to that position now where those moderators are. I'm telling you that now. Come on, you, go. They bark so much. But in any case, what I was busy saying, you know, instantly you are gonna be in a position where you are gonna have to press the button to get someone off the channel, or delay something, or delete their message, or they're gonna hate you. They're gonna come after you. You will be sorry you did. And I try and say that with the most respect. I don't know much about you, but maybe you're the toughest in the world. Maybe you don't care what anybody thinks. But it becomes too much. It becomes so much that you don't know what to do next. They start emailing you, they start threatening you. I've had moderators who was threatened so bad already with all kinds of stuff. And guys, it is not a job to do. If I could, if all the moderators agree to just give up now, and they tell me, Michael, we don't want to do this dirty job anymore because these people are becoming too much, I would tell them, you know what, let's just take the moderators off and we leave it. We leave them to leave the messages that will come to haunt them one day, because that's what's happening. That's what's happening. If you've got a comment there that you said, and it's on the internet, that's as good as you've spoken to the world. And I'll tell you, think about it, Sion. Think about it. And if you still feel like that in a while, we can always do something. All right, understand, Michael, thank you. I want to protect you against what I've seen, what happened. But ask them. They will tell you stories. But I appreciate it so much. Thank you very much. Look at these two. There they go. Look at that. Enzo has reached 60 kilometers an hour. And then they stopped. Why? Because it's a wall. Yeah, Elizabeth, they were threatening a lot of the mods. It was a very bad. I still get a message now and then from one of the moderators that tells me, Michael, you have to see this. Look at this. Now they've gone to new lows. Look at Enzo. He appreciates Diego so much, but I see Diego's looking for trouble now. You looking for trouble? You came to the wrong place, Diego. And don't scratch him on that arm. If that arm bleeds now, I'm going to be very, very unhappy. Look at him, looking for trouble. Diego. Diego. Let me go fetch their food. Let's go. Let's go fetch your food. Hey, come on. Come, walk with me. Come. Come on, let's go fetch your food, Diego. Yeah. Are you hungry? Yeah, they didn't eat the other night when they had the bones. They did eat everything off from the bones. And they didn't really mind to eat. The next day, they did look at me with long eyes the morning. And I thought, let me just put this here. I hope it still picks up over there. I got some cat food for the cats. This is at the moment an expense that I cannot appreciate. Oh, that stuff is expensive. And I really need it. Let me just grab this. I really need that food. That is for many of. We've got some more of these bones, guys. Look at that. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to them. I just don't want to give it every day. Like I said, I'm protecting their teeth. But yeah, this, when I see those bags, I feel, what do I feel? Let me just get over it. It's just food. But I have to have it. Yeah, you ready, Diego? Well, I'm short on chicken. I have to find some way to get through the next probably 2 or 3 weeks. And before I could go back to the chicken farm, because they did not have any more. Catch this one, Enzo. I know you can. Dainty. Diego, here's one for you. Here's one for you. Here's one for you. There it is. Wow. You almost caught it. Hey, come on. Stop this. Two, three, and this one is 2, 3. And I'm gonna give him 4 each. Oh, geese. But yeah, it's difficult. I was lucky last time I went to fetch those chickens, because when I got there I started talking to another guy and my hands were freezing and I couldn't really load many of those chickens. And he said, wait, I've got someone to help you at least. And they helped me. And I said, yeah, well, I can give him something for their effort. And he loaded and he loaded. And I was convinced I'm just coming back next week when the chickens are bigger. And then I'll load, because they were quite small. You can see the size that they are. Turns out that was the size they were only going to let them get. Because when they get bigger, well, the companies don't want to buy them. And then ugly things can happen. Guys, you don't understand. All of a sudden, nobody wants those chickens. And if they've got 300,000 of them eating all the time, and they are now pets, they are now not to be consumed by the people. Yeah, it's not a pretty sight when they all have to pay the ultimate price. We're living in a very, very, how can I put it, dense world. There's consequences. It's terrible. You don't get a second chance. Have you guys ever seen what 300,000 huge chickens look like? The KFC don't want them because they're too big. It won't fit on their menu. Yeah. Yeah, so this time when I got there, those guys decided that's it, we're not getting as many, and we're not letting them get that big anymore. But I wasn't told that. And when I got back there the next week, there wasn't a chicken on that farm. Yeah. Do you know how bad that could get? In pounds, they weigh probably about 550, I'd say, pounds each. They're big. Are you enjoying that, Enzo? I'm just reading some comments here quickly, guys. Hey Frank, do you see what Michelle said? She said, you got a roly-poly. Are you a roly-poly? Saggies? Look at him. And his brother is also a roly-poly now. Yeah. Have Michael ever played different kind of music to the tigers to see how they react? Yeah, I have to get... You must remember, that would be copyright music. Because all music, if someone plays it, it's their music. So you can't really just take music and play it to them. I will have to make my own songs and then play it to them. That's the only problem with that. But yeah, I haven't really done that. Cotton sucks. I haven't watched you in a long time. Oh, yeah, it happens sometimes. There's some YouTube channels I also watched, and then I just realized one day, yeah, I haven't watched this in years. '80s music. Yeah, I think you can only, I think copyright only goes away after 40 years that the artist has passed away. If I'm not mistaken, then you can use it. No, you don't take this chicken away from them now. I used to train Enzo like that. I gave him his food, and sometimes then I realized, okay, the food is too cold and he's eating it. But guys, when you've got people working for you, they don't care. As long as they can get out of here and their job looks like it's done, they want to go. It's not like they want to stay. This is their work. This is where they don't want to be. And then I feel the food and I feel, no, this is gold. And then I take it away from Enzo. Oh, Enzo's looking around and there's no more. He ate all four. And then I will take that food and I'll go quickly warm it up with some warm water. And I'll bring it back to him. And he understood. He trusted me. He knew that when I take away something from him, I will be giving him something better back. He understands that. And it's great to have that responsibility, or how can I put it? It becomes your responsibility, but you have to know when it is not possible, when you cannot do it. I see he's got 2 ticks in his neck on the other side, and I've been trying to get the stuff that I always buy. Yeah, it also went up double in price, and I went to the vet and I told them, well, can you guys still get this? They said they're not really getting it anymore, and they will see if they can get it for me, so then I can treat all these animals before summer starts. Hey, no, 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 not by the internet. But yeah, then I have to treat them all. Sun is going down there. I always treat them, and I treat a lot of animals in the street that lives around this area, because people just cannot afford it, guys. And the ones I cannot reach, I don't know. The cats I was talking about in the last live, guys, I didn't even have the time to get there again. I wanted to go so badly today. I don't know. I cannot take on so much responsibility anymore. Oh, Pixie, you are making it difficult. Oh, you guys wanting your food. Okay, wait, I'm bringing it. I'm bringing it. Hold your horses, Inky. Let me quickly go. Now I'm going to have to bring this thing with. Let's quickly go get their food. Trappies! See, Michelle, yes, trappies. I try and give him as much attention as I can. He is with me all the time. And we have been saying goodbye now for 2 years. But he's doing okay. He's doing fine. We will just keep on going with him until it is not worth it anymore. Yeah, Trappies. But he is still in reasonable shape. Okay, let's see. Let me just open up this door and close it. See why I need those doors from the Starship Enterprise. Would have been perfect, just and I'll go in. Okay, you guys, okay, come and eat, come and eat, come and eat. Oh, this is going to be a problem. I'm going to have to pick it up with my clean hand. Okay. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey, come on, let's put some down here for you as well. I'm just going to... This way, come on guys, let's go eat. Come on. Step over the hole. Hey ducks. Come on, let's give you guys your food. Pokey. Oh, Pixie, are you here as well? Let's go give to those ones over there. His tail is so long. Look at that, guys. This is the longest it's ever been. But you know, he's also like 2 years old already. So he's probably really maturing now. James, did you get him? He didn't even see you there. Okay, you guys, where's the white little duck? Pinky, I'm watching you. And I just always throw a little bit through the fence as well. Do you guys always, or do you guys sometimes think about that joke when you hear the word defense? When the little guy's in school and the teacher says, well, make a sentence with defense, defeat, and detail. And they're doing those kinds of words that day in class. And he says, yeah, sure, I got a sentence for you, miss. The cow jumps over defense. First with defeat, then with detail. Have you ever heard that joke? Yeah. Hey, yeah, that's it. I knew it was going to happen. Pixie, you are not supposed to be here. Come on, let's go. Come on. They're going to pick you right on the nose. She's quick to enter any situation. Come on. And then when she's not paying attention, they get her. Oh man, okay. Okay, you can finish that. You can finish that. Whew. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if I can show you the little chickens today. But I did make a video. Let's see. Where they are. She's already taken them in again. Yeah. Guys, it's so cute when they walk around here. No, I didn't bring any food for them now. But I'm sure, yeah, there's one little one sticking his head out. But he's sitting under his mom now. Ah, we're too late. She knows when the day's over. I'll have to come back later and just sort everything out over here. Let's go to the other side. I did make a video. I'll post a video about the little ones. They are so cute. They're so tiny. They're like tiny bundles of feathers. Yeah, you guys, I just have to put a plank in there. I just didn't get the time yet. Monkeys. Hey. Hey, Chloe. Oh no, this is Bella. Yeah, Bella, she's getting bigger and bigger. Hey, where you going? That's our newest little monkey. Hey, are you happy? There's Chloe. Chloe and Bella. Let's quickly take a walk around here. Hey, Trompie.
Lily, come in, sissy. Trying to catch a monkey.
That's outside.
Yep.
Oh, we got the monkey outside. She's looking at leaves.
Being so stubborn. Go, Lily, it's a Michael. Hello.
Guys, this happens, and then she's going for a walk. Hey, where are you going?
Come in.
She's running on the roof. Yeah, it's not that easy. She'll come down, but she's first gonna have some fun. She's not gonna just turn herself in immediately. Hey, we've got almost a full moon. Yep. Yeah, they're still gonna be a while with that little monkey. I know, I've seen it. Sometimes you phone someone that they haven't seen in 3 months. And when they stop you with their car and the guy gets out of his car, the monkey comes running towards him, jumps on his back and he's got her. That's the easiest way to catch a monkey. How do you catch a piggy? Oh, I don't know. He's too big to run away. Farky. Oh, Farky. Hey, you're getting in shape. You're looking good, Farky. Yeah, he's looking great. Yeah, that's the thing with monkeys. And they always, they will sit and they will take one of these little wires and they will find something that's loose on one end and they will start wiggling it until it breaks off. And then they're out. So if you catch a monkey outside, you have to know there's a hole somewhere. You need to find that hole as well. And we have about three monkeys that comes out. Now, like Buddha, he would never go out. He doesn't want to go out. He loves it in here. He would not do that. But certain monkeys always gets out. Did you guys find the hole?
Let's first find the monkey. Then we find the hole.
Okay. Yes, she is. Now she is in at the back of that wall. So she's gonna sneak in there. Open the door. Get the monkey. Now she's gonna appear right there. Run away. I've seen this one before. She's got her. Yep, got her. Hey.
And
Yeah.
it's always her that is escaping. Always.
Did you enjoy it, your time out?
Say ja. Say ja. Yeah, your mommy is here. She's gonna.
Yeah, here comes your diaper now.
Look at mommy's face. She's not happy. Say, I'm having fun, mommy.
Now she gets a diaper. Naughty, naughty. No, naughty. Just naughty. And there she is.
Say bye.
Bye. Charlie, I saw you sleeping last night. You didn't even wake up.
Now, you can get the hose.
Yeah, let's get back to the other side. Let's get to that side. Well, it's not every day that you see a monkey getting out on the live. The big tamale is done its job for the day. And guys, it works like a bomb. No, come on you guys. Yes, Enzo. Yes, Enzo. Pixie, are you again doing this? Come on, let's go. So the big tamale in the mornings, first thing is I put the geysers on. Come on, Pixie. I put the geysers on one at a time, get them heated up, and that will last for the whole day. I charge my car if I did drive with it, and that way I don't need to buy fuel. And there you go. It's just when the sun is gone. Come on, inside there. Go, 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 go. You are making too much noise. Wow, 2 for 1. Yeah. There you go, the noise makers. Yeah, and Muqtadir Ali, thank you so much. Thank you, Muqtadir. You always give me a donation. Thank you so much. Diego. But yeah. Diego. Let me just go through these comments here, scrolling up. Yeah, they make a noise. Yeah, I have to say I'm impressed with the big tamale. Guys, you must see when you buy units now, because we have to do it prepaid now. They've changed it to prepaid. So you, for 1,000 South African Rand, you get 250. About 250 units. And I'll tell you, most households would probably use 5,000 Rands worth of electricity a month at the moment. So It's more than half of what a solar panel will cost you. A big one. I'm talking about a 650 watt double sided solar panel. So the only thing that's holding everyone back is the physical labor that goes with it. They're not going to be able to do it. And if you find someone who's going to do it for you, good luck. We did not have proper apprentices for 30 years. I don't know what's going to happen. What I love about the American people, you go on TikTok and you see skill, and they're young, but they're driven, and they learn how to do things, and they are going to be reaping the benefit for that for the rest of their lives. And I can say that because I've done that myself. And I'll tell you, if you are going to try and find just someone to come and install that stuff for you, you're in for a big surprise. They're going to be very expensive, and they're not going to know exactly how to do it because it's too new. And there's people that walk around with certification. I don't know where they get that. They couldn't have done it for how long? How many houses have they done? I'll ask them 3 questions that they won't be able to answer. They just won't be able to answer them. Okay, sorry guys, let me just take this rag, because Trappies decided that he's not going to go outside. Okay, he can't walk down the stairs. I understand, Trappies, don't worry. I'll clean it up. But that is the problem that we are going to face now in South Africa. And I remember when they decided, oh, we're not going to appoint apprentices anymore because they take too much money from the company. Guys, they were paying me R4.61 an hour. It's not 50 cents. Not 50 American cents an hour. It's what they paid me. And I was working, and I worked great. I'd never made scrap, ever. You know that one thing that happens when you are a fitter and turner? You take a piece of material that is expensive. A piece of aluminum, or a piece of nylon, or a piece of just steel. And you have to cut that into the right shape. It must be a part. It must be a usable part. It must pass inspection. And I got it right. I was able to do it. But we were so underappreciated. And still, today, the artisans are so underappreciated. And they just don't want to do it anymore. You get to a point where you say, I'm never going to do this anymore, unless it's for myself. If I've got a car or whatever and I want to make a part for myself, I'll do it. But yeah, Stacy, I'll tell you, they paid me the least in the company. I was the highest qualified in the company. I had subjects on N6 level. I had a full N5 by then. And I think the highest qualification anybody else in that company had was an N3. And they paid me the smallest amount that was possible. When I got to the training center, I have to tell you guys, when I just go past here to Benoni, there's a industrial area. There was a company or a place called Benoni Training Center. So I was one of 300 apprentices in that training center. I got paid the least. I got paid less than the cleaners. And you know what happened when we all left that place? I got the prize for the best apprentice out of everyone. I was number one in that, out of all of those people that was apprentices there. I was there every day. I got the least amount of pay. I got back to the work. They immediately throw you into on a machine that has got nothing to do with your training. You're a fitter and turner. Now you have to make parts on, how can I put it, run production. So you're not learning anything. But I did learn stuff. I did learn a lot of stuff. And I was cutting all the Ford bell housings. You cut it on a boring mill, a Webster and Bennett boring mill. Those machines are so old. But that's no excuse. You have to be able to do the job. And I was able to do the job. And I left that company. They didn't want to let me go. And I left. Yeah, wait. Look guys, I am a fair person. I'm extremely fair. I'm too fair. When people don't deserve to have someone that can manufacture, then they shouldn't have them. That's how it is. They could have trained people and they didn't. So I want to see how this is going to... Why do you think we don't have power? Because they never took on apprentices, the right apprentices, and teach them like they used to teach us. And we were still part of that group. You make a part on the machine, you take the part to the person in charge, he takes it, says, oh, you forgot to cut this burr off. But don't worry, give me your hand, and he gives you a cut over your hand with that sharp edge. And then you never forget it again. That was still the generation that I was in. So I got taught the right way. But after that, they stopped. They stopped doing it. Yeah, it's funny to see how things turn out. But yeah, it's not our decision to make. It's never the guy who knows how to do it's decision. It's always the guy who's got no experience whatsoever. He gets to make the decision. Magdalena Lee, I believe in a fair society where women are paid as equal as men. Yes, we had one lady that was also apprentice with us, and she did it just fine. But you know what's the problem? When she left, she became a housewife who knows how to do fitting and turning. I'll never forget her. But yeah, that's the thing. You can spend all that energy on teaching someone who by default is not going to stay and do the job. Or maybe she will. But guys, we're talking a dirty job. It is oil. It is cast iron, you know. When it's noise. It's the worst noise coming out of that clutch housing. when they cut that top surface and the spigot that locates on the engine, that noise that comes out of that machine, and not only the machine but the actual cutting, you have to wear ear protection. You have to be, when you take the goggles off your ears, that's the only clean part there is. It's not a really nice job. If you are doing the work on a conventional lathe where you are basically driving that lathe, it's like a car, you know it so well after a while. That's a nice job, but it gets boring. But every job is different, so you stay busy. But when you have to run production, they once gave me about 1,000 pieces of steel, this thick, this long, to put into the machine and drill, let's say a 50 millimeter hole through. Guys, you do that by hand. You turn that thing by hand to cut those holes. You learn nothing. If you've done one, you've learned what it's about. And they started piling them up and piling them up and piling them up. Now you are just an operator. And it wasn't nice. So if you are an operator, you get paid to be an operator. And a job like that, you will get 10 times more money than what I got. But since I was an apprentice, they were just using me to do all the dirty work and the difficult work, to say that as well. And they wouldn't admit it. They wouldn't admit it. Yeah, Nadine. We'll see how it works out. I mean, society needs to be, you have to know about what's going to happen in advance. I mean, remember when a pandemic hit? No one knew what to do. No one had experience. But there was people who had experience. They saw things many years ago that was like that, but they were old. Here in South Africa, they introduced strange laws. They said you're not allowed to buy high heel shoes. Now everybody was, why not high heel shoes? Because when you get injured by a pair of shoes, it's high heel shoes. And we cannot afford to get you injured. You see, they took that in South Africa. Now, our president probably went and got advice from someone who had experience in this, who already had laws written, and he applied that. And that was the right thing to do. They locked everything up, all the stuff that was work related. I couldn't buy a tube of silicone to get onto my roof and seal the roof, because you will fall off from the roof. There's a chance that might happen. And in a pandemic, that cannot happen. Don't do it. You are not supposed to be on a ladder. So you have to understand that there is people who know how to do certain things, but they have to be allowed. They have to be allowed to make the decisions. And it might be a silly rule, but it would be a real lifesaver. And I remember we had no traffic accidents during the pandemic. And guys, we were not allowed to have alcohol. We were not allowed to buy cigarettes. And now everybody thought, why not? They're controlling us. Yes, they are. They're controlling a big part of South Africa. Not everyone, but a big part. They were handing them money to go and buy food, but they didn't. They would buy alcohol and cigarettes, and then they have no money left to feed the family. So you must remember, we're talking about poor people now. So they had to bring in those laws to make sure that that guy buys food and not cigarettes and alcohol. And that's a great rule. But people were so upset with it. But I, as a bystander that don't smoke and I don't drink, I could see why they do it. And guys, when they stopped that law, there was a little, not a little, there was a guy, a boy in school that was I met him once at the doggy parlor. He had his what do you call it, his blazer on with all his achievements and everything. He was someone that was at the top of his class. Guys, the day they opened up that alcohol, he got hit by a drunk driver and he passed away. That same day. So, you see how it works. And then murders started happening all of a sudden when the alcohol was available. And there was someone here in Brakpan, and it is people I know. And he killed his mother. And he stuffed her into a bag, a drum, and poured concrete on to hide it. That was because of alcohol. They went the whole lockdown. The last day, now it's open. Now everybody's flooding the gates. They are going to buy beer and all kinds of things. And that week, all of this started happening again. And he's in jail now. He will never have a normal life again. And yeah, so strange things. I just thought I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about some of the things that happens here in South Africa and why certain things happen. Like for instance, now I see that smoke. You guys see that smoke? Now that is people cooking. Look at that. Now in the 1960s, everybody, like here in Brakpan, remember there wasn't, let's say in the 40s, there wasn't electricity in the houses yet. All the electricity had to be put in after the houses were built. And they had to get rid of their coal stoves. They had coal stoves that was very warm in the winter. It was nice. Everybody was putting a rock in the coal stove, and they wrap it in paper and they take it with them, and they've got this hot rock with them always during the winter, and it's nice. But guys, people were dying from that smoke. They were 50 years old, and they were old people. I remember. And they would pass away from lung cancer and all kinds of things. And look at that. It's back. They are allowing people to make those fires and to breathe that in. Now that smoke never comes my way. Look at it. There it goes to Brakpan Town. There it goes. From the informal settlement, now the lady that you saw now with the monkey just a few minutes ago, they stay right next to that place. They won't be able to breathe tonight. And there's the smoke. Look there, it's not going up. It hangs around. But people don't have the experience to make the decision. They don't even know about those coal stoves anymore. Those people have passed away. They cannot tell the stories anymore. We had the coal stoves, and that is where our word for a rubbish bin comes from. It's called asblik. Asblik. That means ash tin. So everybody was taking the ash that was left in the mornings, and they would put it in an ash tin, a asblik. And then there would be people coming by, they pick up the ash and they go and dump it. And I remember my dad told me when that truck came past, all the children was running after it and playing. And he had a friend called Toki. And Toki jumped on the truck and he missed something and he fell right in front of that truck, and that truck drove over him. And he died instantly. That was my dad telling me that many years ago. But you see how things happen. And they put that ash, they took it, we called it a ashoop. That is a heap of ash. And they threw it there, and those places kept on burning. It kept on burning for years. We're talking for 20 years. That ash still is hot. And at that places, people forgot about those places. And we have them around where we know we are not allowed to go. Because you would walk on the ground and you would fall in hot ash. Still today, that ash is hot. And you will burn. You know, these are things people have forgotten or never knew. Especially in South Africa. And they are supposed to know this stuff and supposed to learn this stuff. But hey, they don't watch my channel. They're not going to know about it. But yeah, that is just the way things are. Well guys, it's an hour and 8 minutes already. There's so much knowledge that needs to be passed on. And I don't know if it's ever going to get passed on. Yeah, you get, you know, if that's what I can say. We were taught, my generation were taught the necessary things. But after that, the people weren't. You know, we would go in, one of the things that we will do in school is go cross the road. They will take us there and they would say, okay, you guys are going to cross the road now. Let's practice how. You look left, you look right, you look left again. That's how you do it in South Africa. Because the cars are coming from the left. And they taught us that. We knew how to cross a road. And I'll tell you, today's kids don't know how to cross a road. It's terrible. Yeah. Love to hear all the things I haven't known at the ash. Yeah, and guys, there was a house also at the One Ash area that fell in. There's in Springs. Springs is just our neighboring town. That's actually where I grew up in Springs. And I'll tell you, I never saw that. I saw the tins, the ash tins. And we didn't have a word for like a refuse bag or what would you guys call it in America? I can't remember now. But we still call it till this day. We call it a asblik, a Ashton. That is what we call that thing where we throw the rubbish in. But we don't put ash in it anymore. But that word stuck, and nobody knows why. But look at that now. It's getting worse. I'm just lucky that I am on this side of town. And look there, guys, it's all over town, everywhere. Yep, those are some of the things you have to deal with here in South Africa. But there's no experience. There's no one that understands. And here I am. I know it. I understand it. But hey, who's going to listen to me? Well, guys, I got to go. I'll see you guys on the next live. Thank you, Muqtadir. And is it Sion for the donation? Oh, I can't scroll there anymore. But thank you so much. And I heard that Dimitri gave me a donation last night as I was saying goodbye. And I never saw it. So thank you, Dimitri. Bye, Chris. And everybody, I'll see you guys soon. Have a great day, guys. Goodbye.